We are live. As always, I'm Steve Trezza.
I'm Devin Burke.
I'm Joe.
Scott Burnett.
And Joe is our newest nerd. He's actually been filming anime reviews with Devin.
Spoilers!
Well, we've
It's not
been
out till
talking
tomorrow,
about it,
man.
It's gonna come
Yeah.
out.
Come on.
So he's actually kind of been on the show for a couple weeks, but you don't know him, so now you do.
Now you're gonna
He's
get
filling
to know
in for Ed because Ed could not make it today.
You're gonna get to know him a little bit before you watch his anime review.
Yes. And I'm sure he'll show up here and there.
They're awful.
Don't watch
So,
It's awfully good.
Give us 10,000 likes. Prove that we're better than these guys.
So how was your guys' week?
Meh.
And what are you drinking?
I took a black
They were
beer that was
drinking
in
all the
fridge.
same thing. What
We
is
are
it?
drinking the same.
No, I mean, I had an epitome before coming here, and then I
I can't see the labels are facing the other
You
way.
mean
it's a coffee
Epitome?
stout.
Yes.
God,
I
get it right.
I call it native to Atlantic Highlands. Please stop by the Carden Brewery if you live in New Jersey.
Way to just tell them where we live. Now we're getting all our stalkers gonna find us.
You know, I just feel like telling you guys a story that happened to me this week because it's nerd related.
Okay.
I set off someone's Nerddar, which I've never done before.
Oh, what?
Nerd radar.
Okay.
And
Come on, Dev.
I was, and like I'm usually like in like normal clothes, like that doesn't happen. Like I came from work, so I'm in like a button-down shirt, dress pants, like a leather jacket. I'm in Food Town. And I'm buying like
It's Chad.
whole grain. It wasn't Chad.
Oh.
I'm buying whole grain pasta and like a can of diced tomatoes. That's it. And I'm checking out, and the cashier is just like,
This is the whitest story so far.
cashier. I just feel like I should share with you guys. And the cashier is like, "Hey, can I ask you something? You play video games?" And I'm like, "Fuck yeah, I play video games." So he's like, "You ever notice that in all video games now you just die a lot?" And I was like, "Well, yeah, if you fucking suck." And he's like, "No, like in like horror games you just die a lot."
That's
And
the
I'm like,
point of horror games.
I guess. And then he proceeded to talk to me about Alien Isolation for probably a good like 2-3 minutes, sitting in line, like holding up the line, like holding my receipt, waiting. And then the old lady behind me is probably like, "The fuck are these guys talking about?"
I only have 4 days left to live.
So I don't know. And then I walked out and I was like, how did he like know that I play video games and I like Alien Isolation and like all the like I don't know.
Because you look like a nerd.
I guess I do. Like, I wasn't wearing like a shirt or anything, but whatever.
You don't.
I mean, I was wearing a shirt. But I wasn't wearing like a nerd shirt or anything. So
I wasn't wearing a shirt.
I just felt like I should share that with you guys. It made me think of the Nerdcast when it happened. Anyway,
Good story.
we got a hell of a show for you guys tonight. Flash and Arrow are not here this week.
But, you know, it also wasn't here, or rather, no longer.
We had the
here.
series finale. I was going to say premiere. Series
Bite your
finale
tongue.
of Agent Carter.
I believe it was titled the Season 2 finale.
The season 2. It's
It's not coming back.
It's gonna be the series finale. We got Walking Dead, we got Supergirl, we got Legends of Tomorrow. We're gonna get into the Ghostbusters trailer.
Everyone's favorite, kind of.
Not anyone's favorite. Then we got some discussion topics, the leaked Arrow photos, new Power Rangers cast image, No Man's Sky gets its release date, and then everyone's favorite,
We assume.
Awesome or Lame, where we talk about the top news stories of the week. We go around and we decide if they were awesome or if they were lame. So,
It's a pretty hard concept to wrap your brain around.
Right?
with that being said, let's get right into it. And there are no descriptions for this, so I'm just going to have to wing it. The Walking Dead, Knots Untied. And we have Jesus leads the group back to Hilltop Community. We see Hilltop Community for the first time. They meet Gregory, who is the leader of Hilltop Community. He gets shanked by one of his own members who they're playing Negan up. And now Rick and his group basically told them that if they give us half of everything that you have, we will go and take care of Negan for you. And that's basically the story.
I like how your synopsis was the last 15 minutes of the episode.
And literally the whole premise of the episode.
Yeah, but then the first 45 minutes was Abraham's love triangle bullshit.
Yeah.
But it's more like the love triangle in his own mind, because the other girls don't know anything. He hasn't done anything.
Well, yeah,
he's just like, thinking it's like...
He's with Rosalita, but he wants Sasha.
But isn't that the case for most Walking Dead episodes where the first 45 minutes are like, man, that was something that I just spent watching, and then the last 15 minutes are like, oh my god, things finally got exciting.
Yeah.
For the most part, that is Walking Dead. But what did you, Devin, what did you think of the episode? Sorry,
Ask me while
you're
I'm
in
drinking.
mid-sip.
Way to pull a waiter. Like, is everything okay? You got a mouthful of food, and it's like,
Yeah, the episode was just okay for me. Like, there was nothing great up until, like, the last 5 minutes, like every other Walking Dead. I'm kind of interested in Abraham's, like, little love triangle thing going on.
I think you're the only one.
Well, I mean, it does happen in the comics, and there's a situation that happens with Rosalita and Abraham that makes her go to another certain person, which I'm not sure if they'll do that in this. But I'm happy to see what will happen.
Yeah, that was my least favorite part, was the whole Abraham thing.
Well, like, I know. I'm just saying, I
don't need to see Abraham with sweaty sex face. And, like, they could just keep that. It's where they're forcing...
What, and his Six Flag chest?
They're forcing love stories on us all of a sudden now.
Well, in the comics, like, a lot of people hook up and have sex, like, all the time. And that's one thing that, like, they don't really show in the Walking
But it's
Dead.
a weird shit.
I feel like now they're like, do it!
Yeah. And I'm kind of thinking Abraham's biting it, because, like, now Jesus is the...
We'll save that for our theory video.
Yeah, whatever. But people can watch both. Whenever in Walking Dead anybody has a purpose and they fulfill it, they die.
Yeah, well...
So Abraham was the warrior.
So do you want him to fulfill his cheating or not to? Because then if he doesn't...
No, but that's not his purpose. And his purpose in the group is to be the tough guy. But
he cheats on Rosita in the comics.
Yeah, they don't put... If they put everything in the comics...
The show would be a lot better.
Yeah.
And Daryl wouldn't be here.
And Daryl wouldn't be here. But now that he's the big tough guy warrior, now that Jesus can take that role... Who's as the fighter?
What about Daryl? Daryl's also the big tough guy.
No, but you know what I'm talking. Like Daryl is the all around utility guy, and Abraham's like, I'm gonna fight. Like now you know Jesus can fight. Abraham's biting it.
But
like,
you still know that Jesus is still part of the other community, though. He's not with Rick.
Yeah. But I mean, I think he's gonna walk that line between the two communities, and the last act of this episode saved it for me. I was just like, oh, here comes another boring episode of Walking Dead. But they're setting up this. Negan's like very mythical now,
which
they're
really
building him up. I like that.
I really hope we see him before the.
We might see him.
You know what you're gonna see
Sunday.
I don't think you're gonna see him Sunday. You know what you're gonna see is you're gonna see like someone talking to him like, "Hey Negan, these guys are trying to challenge or something," and you're gonna see the back of him, and maybe you'll see like the side of his head.
So like when they introduce Thanos into like the Avenger, like
to
fight Earthlings is to coat death, and
exactly.
Negan will be like, good.
That's exactly how they're gonna introduce Negan.
I want to see
just
their
like
group because I like now that they have an identity. They're like, oh, we're good at killing. That's what we can offer. So I want to see them. They're cocky as hell right now. I want to see them walk into Negan's group, dick swinging, and get their ass handed to them, and then. I'm not going to give it away, but I want him to lose and then retreat, and then Negan, that's when you see him, when Negan comes and tries to fight them.
They made a Lucille reference in the episode.
Oh, yeah?
Yes.
I think I missed it.
When they talked about Negan, Jesus said, they killed one of our men. He was 16 years old. Killed him right off the bat.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Lucille reference.
Oh.
Yeah.
That's cool.
So,
not a barbed wire.
Right off the bat. Yeah. Off of the bolt, I
think it was the last half. I enjoyed last week's episode the most out of the back half of the season. I think I enjoyed this a little more than the first
I've been liking The Walking Dead this season. I think this is the best season next to season 1.
I don't hate the back half of the season like I hated the first half. I can actually like watch it. I don't agree with you about it being the best season.
But they needed it though for setup. They honestly did.
Alright, we're getting a little long-winded in The Walking Dead here, so let's move on to Supergirl.
Oh boy, we could be very short-winded of this.
Supergirl, I'm trying to think of a whole plot storyline because I don't have the synopsis.
Indigo attacks through the internet.
Indigo, the internet mystique, attacks Supergirl, and basically that's the storyline.
Yep.
Lucy Lane, I was about to say Lucy Lawless. It's way off.
Xena Warrior Princess comes in.
No, she's not Xena Warrior Princess. She's Lucy Lawless.
God, I should say Xena now. Lucy Lane.
Weird hell.
She figures it out that
Jimmy
Olsen is in love with Kara.
Yeah.
And that's the premises of what basically happened. Premise of what basically happened. Devin, you didn't watch Supergirl, did you?
I did.
Oh, you did?
I did.
Oh, okay.
I watched all the episodes because there was only 4.
I don't really like how Jimmy Olsen's a handsome dude. Like, he's not supposed to be a handsome dude.
He's supposed to be a little dweeb.
Yeah,
And
instead
he's
like
the
a
complete-
handsome black man.
black Adonis. Like,
Can you imagine like this whole series just like a dream dreamt up in the real Jimmy's head? It's
Yeah,
like,
it's just
oh, me, a
handsome.
tall, nice black man.
But I
banging
don't know.
all the superhero women.
I like the emotional beats that they hit with Kara and her sister. That Kara forgives her when her sister actually admits that she killed Astra, which was really cool. And then one part I didn't get was when they were kind of like sparring, and then I always forget her sister's name, but they were fighting Alex, and she gets like too into it, and she starts fighting John Jones, and then he like chokes her, and then turns into Martian Manhunter real quick, like, bitch, don't forget I'm a fucking Martian. I can kill you with my eyes.
Also, I feel like they play off on that too, because one, they don't have enough budget, so they're just like, remember, he's still Martian. Like, every episode they have to remind you that he's Martian Manhunter. They're like, he's still Martian Manhunter, don't forget.
But like, how can the effects look so good on Indigo and so shitty on Master Jailer last week?
Oh.
Like, Indigo looked pretty decent.
Yeah.
Like, when she would turn into particles and go
It was
in.
okay.
Yeah,
That's
I mean,
what the budget
better than
went.
Master Jailer.
Master Jailer looked great.
That's probably why it's like, all right, we have to do a little bit of budget on this one.
They have to decide
Yeah,
what episodes they
yeah.
want.
Well, yeah,
No.
'cause they had that nuke scene too, which was really cool.
Yeah.
Where Indigo was going to set off all these nukes because she got the nuclear codes because she she used the internet to like the
set off
Ashley
the nukes.
Madison thing because this like it was an old cheating website and she like found one of the generals and she was like, oh, he's got military codes too, and she stole it and she was going to send this missile off, which is really cool. The CG on the whole disarming the missile part was really cool. It's like Supergirl has hit this stride in the last half of the season where it's like entertaining. It's not good. It's
I like
not
it.
bad.
I think
it's
it's
a
pretty
fun watch,
good.
and they're building to a big reveal.
Yeah.
With Misery or whatever the fuck. I forgot the name of the big thing that they keep saying.
With her mother's like self-destruct. Don't,
Yeah.
I
It's like
forget
when you
the name
say it,
of
it's like, oh god. It's like when you ask Donald Trump a real question, it just like freaks out. It's like, oh god. I'm popular.
I thought the episode was pretty good, and I liked the fight scenes with Indigo. It was a much better episode than last week, and I feel like Supergirl does that where it's just like
Dumps the
a lot of budget, no budget. Like, it picks and chooses its episodes.
Which
so
most things
So
do.
next week, no budget.
Yeah, probably.
I don't think it's out next week. It's taking a 2 or 3 week break.
Great.
It's
so
coming back when Flash and Arrow
So
come back.
next week we only have 2 shows.
No, Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. comes back.
So next week I only have 2
You only
shows.
have 2 shows. Which, speaking of Marvel shows, it was the Agent Carter season, probably
Please God.
series finale.
It's over.
Which actually someone commented last week and was like,
Stop talking about Agent
no,
Carter.
I don't watch it. No, he goes, can you guys, because we used to do like the click on the description to the link to link forward to whatever you want. He's like, can you put the links back up? Because I don't watch Agent Carter and I don't care. And I was like, I'll put the links back up this week.
You and me both, good sir.
We are in the same boat.
So-
oh boy, it was.
There are
awful.
some people that are actually into Agent Carter.
They should be
Mainly
tossed
'cause
into a house fire.
Haley Atwell's pretty, and that helps it. She is a stunning woman.
She's okay.
Really?
She's
Really?
a
You're
little
gonna
chunky.
say that?
She's a little chunky.
Wow,
Ooh,
man,
harsh.
You should have
Put
changed.
Put it this way.
I would stick with okay. I wouldn't put the chunky part.
Have you ever seen Haley Atwell in a bikini? No, because there are no bikini pictures of her out there. Just saying.
That doesn't matter.
Because she's British. They don't have sun in England.
She can't swim.
Whatever, then I'm a dick. I don't care.
But this episode was so by the numbers. It's like, oh, they got to open up.
This was the worst performing episode, statistically, of Agent Carter ever.
So this
it
is
had
fact.
the least amount of viewers that Agent Carter has ever had. And it's the season 2 finale.
Every time you say words like that, it just makes
There's
me
no... I don't think there's any way it's coming back.
You can't.
I guess we could
Don't
talk.
I'm not
think
going to
there's
dump the
any-
budget into it.
Anyway, what happened? So, they go and they Team Agent Carter, the SSR gets the Gamma Cannon. They
Man, Mash
go
does
to
have
use
throw
it
power.
on
She doesn't wear a
Whitney
mask.
Frost, but I'm just going to say, she doesn't even fucking wear a mask.
No one would call her that.
So they have to use her to take away her zero matter. That happens.
She goes through this like weird.
Sousa almost gets sucked up into it, and then like it's like Agent Carter loves Sousa, like the whole like love triangle thing.
Well, you're
comes-
forgetting the whole Shining thing where like she just starts working on shit and goes nuts.
Yeah.
And then like her boyfriend's like, oh hey, you gotta torture
I forget
somebody.
his name, but he's a comedian, and he's in like a lot of movies.
He was in like Scary Movie 3.
He's
yeah.
also he's the stepdad in Role Models,
yeah,
and
yeah.
he's also in Wet Hot American Summer.
yeah.
Oh,
If
yeah.
you've seen that.
And
too.
he's just like, you gotta help me torture somebody, and
Yeah.
then he tortures somebody, and then they go in and then just start taking pictures in the dark of her work.
Remember,
and
it's
then they
1940s.
And then you
even.
just piece it together and then make this fucking thing to open a rift into another dimension. The only way they could have saved this show is if the Zero Matter was the symbiote. And then they tied it into Spider-Man. And what's his face? The black guy was Flash Thompson's dad or grandpa. And then they could just, boom, oh, it's all tied in nice and then I'm like, sweet, Agent Carter, I like it. But no, it's this weird
They didn't tie it into anything.
It's weird shit. It could be the monolith or might not be a link to the world.
Apparently it has something to do with Doctor Strange.
I don't care.
It's the link between like his
the Agamotto?
world. Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, they don't need to tie in. They don't need to put that.
Especially this early, and especially like it's so far off.
Yeah.
You know, like, and I don't know. And
I
it's
mean,
just
it's their next movie after Civil War, isn't it?
it is, but I don't know. But it's still half a year away.
Yeah.
You know, if you're gonna do it, tie it in when you're doing it. But it's been boring. It's so boring.
Yeah, and it's over. So maybe just chill next week.
And they left us on a cliffhanger.
Well,
Yeah.
Jack Thompson, who actually I kind of like Jack Thompson, dies.
I know.
He gets shot, and then you just see the feet. And then it's like, oh, and I'm just remember thinking like, well, we're never gonna find out who that was. And
Yeah.
then that's
Well,
it.
I guess I'm glad I decided never to watch it from season 1.
You know, I actually think
you
season
missed
2
out on
was,
some terrible
was a little
things.
bit better than season 1.
I still think season 1 was better,
You-
but not by a lot. Like,
You can
it's,
polish a turd and it's still a turd.
thank you. I was literally going to use that analogy.
Season 2 was adding shit to poop. It's the same
Yeah.
thing. It's just...
Season 2 at least had more action in it, because season 1 was just like talking. Which, like, there was talking in this too. But
Was it like investigating talking, or was it just...
No, there
It
was
was
investigating.
At least season 1 had that cool episode where the dude had the bomb on him and he jumped out the window.
the chief?
Yeah.
Chief Dooley?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was the
cool.
best thing that happened in season 1.
Yeah, but I can't
that was
remember.
it.
I honestly skipped some episodes of the season because I just can't. I can't do it. I don't
Yeah, it was just bad. And thank God it's probably not coming.
Moving on to something
Watch,
better.
they're gonna ask, hey, Ricardo, season 3.
Yeah.
Haley
Great.
Atwell has been replaced by who? Megan Fox.
Maybe I'll watch.
Yeah, Steve's the Hollywood executive. Make her skinnier!
She's got a pretty face. I like her as an actress.
You're digging a hole.
I just don't think she's
You like Jennifer's
that
body
attractive.
too? Is that what you...
I don't like anything
Okay,
that
okay.
Megan Fox is in. She's just good to look at.
Unless it's your bed, right?
Always playing at high school,
Hard,
even
hard.
at 30 years old.
Okay, Legends of Tomorrow.
All right, Legends of Tomorrow, our last show for the week. And we have Space Pirates.
Space Pirates.
Space Pirates?
Or no, Time Pirates.
Time Space
Sorry.
Pirates.
Space Time.
Wait, are you guys
Space.
shitting me right now?
No,
We're
this
gonna
is
have
real.
They were
Time
Time Pirates.
Time Pirates.
Time Pirates.
You missed
and
out.
there was
This is the
space.
best show of the entire season
They-
so far, folks.
They even called them Time Pirates.
That was their name.
They're like,
They
you're
called-
Time Pirates.
Like, Ray Hunter just went, Time Pirates.
Yes! It
Oh my
literally
God.
went like
That's exactly
They
what
said, who
happened.
are these guys? And he just goes, Time Pirates. And then just goes to commercial.
Yeah, it was like a very mid shot of his face.
Oh.
It's like, who is this? It's just pop. It's Time Pirates.
Rory has grown up so much since Doctor Who.
It was actually a pretty good episode.
Fun. It's another fun episode.
Mick Rory gets kidnapped.
Yeah.
Well, Mick Rory, Rip Hunter,
And
because
Captain or the
and Firestorm.
Yeah.
Both members of
and
Firestorm
Oh, really?
That bait girl. I forgot.
get kidnapped, and the bait, the girl that they used for bait because they answer a distress call.
Yeah. It's
And
very
then-
Star Trek.
It was a very Star Trek episode.
And-
they even made Star Trek
I
references.
feel like
ton of
So
them.
many.
This show should probably do that, though, because if they're doing like space and time, I feel like that fits it a little bit.
Well,
It
they
does.
always make references to Star Wars, Star Trek. Every
Yeah.
time, even I think they've made a reference to Bill and Ted once.
They do. They make reference to a lot of time things. But so that happens. They have to go and rescue, basically rescue them, Time Pirates, and then Mick Rory tries to sell the team out so that he can go back to his home, his time, because he doesn't want anything. He doesn't want to be there anymore, and he's just like fed up with it. And then eventually, they escape, and in the end,
Yeah.
Captain Cold, they knock Mick Rory out. Heat wave. Captain Cold's like, I'll take care of him. Brings him back to 2016. Drags him in. Like, why don't you just let him loose?
Yeah.
I mean, I guess because he could kill people.
No, that's what he said. He said, our family members are in 2016. We can't leave them there. And then Captain Gold's like, well, I'll take care of them. And then there's this very heartfelt speech where it's like, it was like
Old Yeller.
no, it was kind of like Cap and Iron Man. It's like, he's my friend. No, so
Oh, yeah,
is I.
yeah.
He's like, we used to be a team, and he's like, people change, and he cold guns him.
Whoa, so
Yeah.
Cold killed... Oh, my God.
Yeah.
Well,
Presumably.
you don't see him die on screen.
You just see
he
the gunshot.
cold guns him, and
And
then
it
it
ends.
cuts, and,
All right,
and the episode ends.
so what you're telling me is no body, no death.
Yeah.
That's what I
Probably,
believe.
yeah,
Okay.
that's what I think
We're
too.
always gonna go by that rule.
But who knows what's gonna happen?
Yeah, which was a very an emotional solid end.
So
to
how many members of this team are gone by now?
Well,
Two.
Hawkman.
Two
and
I know I
Heatwave.
was there for Hawkman and now Heatwave, so 2 out of like the 6.
Yeah.
Which is cool because now you don't have to tell so many individual stories. You could start pinpointing where this show's gonna go.
And plus,
I wonder
it'll
if
get
they're
to our
just
next
going to
topic
kill
we're gonna
off
talk
people
about.
throughout
You think like every couple
the
episodes?
episode.
Well-
That'd be kind of cool.
Well, if you look at the awesome or lame topic, I think you're right.
Yeah, maybe. We'll get to it. But that would be kind of cool. But also, I love it, but I also hate it with Captain Cold. Like, I love his character transformation because it's something you don't really see coming. Because he's like a hero now.
Yeah.
He's not a bad guy anymore. He's 100% made that change. He's a hero and he knows it. I also hate it because of that too, because he's a villain and and in the comics he's not really a good guy.
Maybe because he's not a captain.
I think if they ever replace him, he'll make the switch back.
Yeah, it's
Possibly.
like if
Yeah.
they send him back to his time, they might like wipe his memories of everything, and he'll just go back.
I
to
think
being Captain
something
Cold.
will make him go back. Like he's got him and Sarah have this like love interest thing going on. I don't know. Maybe if she picks Rip over him, he'll be like, fuck this, and he'll just go back and
when an on
to
thought,
be-
he
yeah,
waves like,
that's
good
true.
thing I didn't kill you.
Yeah.
Just left on the block of ice.
yeah, just
in
chiseling
case.
him out.
All right. But yeah, I thought the episode was pretty good.
It's such an entertaining show.
It is, but the thing is, like, I still don't consider the show to be great.
It's popcorn.
It's
Yeah.
okay.
I don't think any of the CW. Well, maybe save from the occasional Flash episode. None of these are great. Season 2 of
Season
Arrow.
1 of Flash was great.
Yeah.
Season 2 of Arrow was great.
You remember
That's
the great
about it.
parts. All of these shows have.
Yeah, season 2 and even season 1 of Arrow were pretty consistent throughout.
Yeah.
You had here
Not-
and there.
But now, no.
Well, they switched writers for Arrow
Yeah,
from
they
season
did.
2 to 3. And
Obviously.
You fucking tell because it sucks ass.
Yep. It's like that switch from X-Men 2 to X-Men.
So it's like
3.
they had the real writer, and then they just brought in a CW guy.
Yeah.
That's
It
exactly,
literally feels like
exactly
something
what
happened
happened because Arrow is 100% CW right now.
Ooh.
It's bad.
It's like Vampire Diaries and
Yeah.
That's
oh,
bad.
God.
And
Speaking of bad, trailer talk.
let's get into trailer talk.
The one trailer.
We had one trailer this week.
We had 2. We don't talk about Finding Dory.
Finding
though.
Dory. It's
I
basically-
didn't even see Finding
It's
Dory.
Finding Nemo. It's the same
Yeah.
thing.
Yeah, it really
it's
is.
literally the same story.
Damn it. But aside from that, I'm sure it was better than Ghostbusters because that's what we
2016.
got. 2016. And
It's very
Devin and
important.
I
It
did
is very important.
probably the most boring trailer reaction.
Yeah.
Ever.
After a full night's sleep.
I don't even know
watching
why
it.
you guys enjoyed it. We kind of just sat there and watched the trailer.
So many people like them. Like we didn't do a reaction. I guess that's why they like that reaction better. I don't
Well,
know.
we don't know what you guys want because when we're
Honest, I get blasted
when we actually react, you guys bash Devin into the fucking ground,
Which is fine, because I do that all the time anyway.
He's got thick skin, but still, man.
I still hate the guy who called me Zach Galifianakis.
Why would you hate being called Zach Galifianakis?
We got almost like 100 dislikes on that one. We're
Who
not
was
talking
that,
about,
for Superman?
for those of
Yeah.
you listening or
Good.
unaware, we're talking about Devin and mine's Batman vs Superman trailer reaction.
Oh, I wish I
That
was here
showed
for-
Doomsday,
I would have.
which we were not happy about, and apparently a lot of people were happy about.
Anyway, let's
Whatever.
get back to the trailer at hand.
It just looked boring.
So it's
I came out and I even said in the reaction, like, I don't want any part of this movie.
Well, the
it
thing-
looks like crap.
the thing is, they said it was a reimagining reboot, but in the trailer they were like 30 years ago, a team. So it's not a remake. It's weird.
Alright, I looked it up. Apparently that was just to get people hyped for the trailer. So
It's such
this
a
is
stupid
actually a reboot. This is literally a reboot.
So
There
nothing
is
ever
no
happened.
Egon, there is no Peter Venkman,
Then-
there is
oh
no
my
Stay
God.
Puft that happened. This
It's-
is all full-blown, full-on reboot.
It's like the Brothers Grimsby trailer where it's like Sacha Baron Cohen's new movie and it's just like nobody wants to see it, so they're like, from the makers of Borat and
Yeah.
LEG, like they're trying to bring up old shit, and that's
Yeah.
always a red flag, and you could tell.
That's not true though, because you have
You do that for like movies that may not be known.
You do that for like
You can do it for-
producers of movies,
Yeah.
that, like from the people who brought you this, but like Sacha Baron Cohen's like from the guy who was in this, like
That's
they're just
true.
charging up better shit
Yeah.
to bring in the everyday moviegoer. Like this trailer looked awful. Kate McKinnon was the only part of it that was good. She was the crazy
even-
one.
yeah.
Good compared to the rest of them.
I'm sorry, but I think that fucking Melissa
McCarthy.
is not funny.
No.
I don't know why people think she is so hilarious. I think she sucks.
She's like that flash in the pan when she first did that shtick. It was funny.
Yeah,
then
and
they
then
kept
she,
making
and
her
then she
that
did
stick.
it every single fucking
then she had
time
the Sandra Bullock
afterwards.
movie. Then she had another
Spy.
that Jason
Tammy.
Bateman movie
Which
where she stole
Spy
his identity.
Spy has like a 90 on Metacritic, and like
supposedly it's good. I tried to watch it. I couldn't get through it.
she just does the same shit over and over again.
It's like I'm this girl with thick skin, but then when people call me a fat, I get upset, and my thick skin's only hiding the truth, and then she has some realization.
But I'm also
Every movie.
I'm also sassy and funny.
Yeah.
I'm assassin funny, and I'm strong. I'm gonna beat you up if you make fun
But
of me.
speaking of
Yeah.
sassy and strong, it is super fucking distracting that they make the only black woman not a scientist. In the movie, it's like, I don't know, but you guys are good with this science stuff, but I know New York. And I'm like, oh my God.
and
like,
they made her
granted,
super sassy, stereotypical.
yeah,
like,
but that's Leslie Jones. That's
I
the
mean,
the
thing.
devil is alive!
That's the thing.
Yeah.
Leslie
That's all
Jones
Leslie Jones,
Yeah,
apparently.
that's what she does, and that's fine. But to do that, like you make this whole progress. We're doing all women thing, and you take a step forward, great. I
And
don't care
then
if the movie
30
sucks.
steps back in a different
30
community.
Yeah, 30 steps back, and you just make the black person the stereotype. And when she's just like, when she gets the hearse, it's like, you didn't tell me it was a hearse. She's like, well, it's a Cadillac. And I'm just like, it's like just a shtick and a stereotype. And it's just super distracting. And that's all I came out of the trailer with. It was so bad.
Yeah.
That they felt like instead of actually just laughing along with the trailer, that you were being like told to like the trailer's like, wait for it, it's coming. You can tell it's coming. Here comes the one-liner. Oh, there it is. Did you guys like that?
You know, it's
And
hilarious.
it's like,
'cause
no, we didn't. It was awful.
I saw someone made a fan cut of the trailer, and it's only like a minute long instead of being like 3 minutes long. They cut out all like the funny bits, and they made it into like this action-packed one. Put the original Ghostbusters theme in the background, and it actually looks amazing.
Never
So,
seen the-
and then when I look at that, and then I look at this, I'm like, why did they just do that? Just show only the action parts and put in the Ghostbusters theme and leave it at that, and that way you make some money, and then people get disappointed.
Well, I'm glad they didn't, because if I went to see this and
Yeah,
it turned
no,
out
they would've
to
been
be
held
what
to
it
pay.
was-
Dude, like, if you look at the trailer's likes and dislikes, it was like over 200,000 dislikes
Yeah.
and only 100,000 likes.
This movie's dead in the water.
At least the one thing that kind of interested me, even though it still looks sacrilegious to me, is like when she was doing what looked like that gauntlet punch of like ecto beam or something.
Yeah.
I want to see what that's gonna be like. Granted, I don't want to see the movie, so I kind of want to pay someone to go see the movie before and be like, just tell me what that was about.
Just record this part with your phone.
I'm gonna go see it.
I know you are. You're a super
All right.
Ghostbusters
You know what?
fan.
I'm there.
You coming with me?
I'm there with blindfolds. Let's do this.
All right.
Get drunk and go.
Yeah.
No, we have to be there for the full
No,
experience.
you don't.
Or at least high.
If they learn anything about, they should have.
No, see, if I'm drunk, I'm going to this. I will
Terminator,
keep like messaging you.
Stop rebooting shit from 30
I actually,
years ago.
like, Terminator was bad, but I didn't think it was bad.
Genesis.
No,
But that's the thing, that wasn't
Genesis
a reboot. That's a
wasn't Ghostbusters.
continuation.
Like, even the trailer, I was like, well, this. Okay, I can stand this. And I still even like.
I don't think it was that
Oh,
bad. Like, it was
awful.
bad, but it wasn't that
No.
bad.
There's certain
It's
potholes,
passable.
especially that
But-
whole John Connor just tore up a highway, and we're just
Huh.
like, well then.
But going back to Ghostbusters, they're planning to make this a series, like
Oh, yeah,
many
obviously.
movies.
Nah.
They even made a studio
Not
section
gonna happen. It's
for
gonna
it.
flop.
I know it's gonna flop, but I'm just like, man, so much money
It's gonna
was
Fantastic
wasted
Four flop.
for this potential.
Yeah.
They didn't even think about how bad this was gonna be.
Okay. Enough about. We're done with trailer talk.
Thank
We
God.
don't want to talk about this piece of crap anymore. So we got a little bit of discussion before we get into Awesome or Lame. One, Scott and I released our Who's in the Grave Arrow theory this week and had a terrible time because we filmed it last week just before set release photos of the funeral scene were released. They were released like 2 days after we recorded it, and based upon the leaked Arrow photos, I think we both can agree that it is Laurel in the grave.
Yeah.
Um,
Mainly because they're casting Black Canary for the DCEU.
yeah,
And-
they're casting Black Canary for the DC movie universe, which DC execs have said anyone who is in the DC movie universe, they don't want them to be on the show at all.
So wait,
with the regards of the Flash. Flash,
Yeah.
and he's got his own show, so
And
yeah.
judging by it's not Sarah's funeral, it's Tommy's.
There's two funerals, yeah.
It's
One's Tommy's.
It's going to be Laurel. And judging if it's Tommy and they're flashing to Tommy's funeral, it means Merlin killed Laurel.
Probably.
Yeah.
Most likely.
I don't think Dark is the killer.
I think they're gonna reveal Merlin as more of the
villain.
bigger villain this
Yeah.
season, and basically Laurel's not. she's in flashback. She has like flashback hair.
Yeah.
Like, and then you see that like Captain Lance is there with flashback hair. But then everyone
and young makeup on.
but then everyone else that's like on current Team Arrow is there in current attire.
Nissa's there.
Nissa's there.
It's Laurel.
Diggle's there in a suit.
Nissa wouldn't be there if it wasn't Laurel.
Yeah,
so they had that like French fry and the milkshake moment.
So it's 100%.
Is this the Black Canary from
That was
Yes.
from
tomorrow?
From
No, really.
no,
That's White Canary.
It's her sister.
Okay,
it's her
so
sister.
she's alive. That's all that matters to me. Okay.
Lester Smith.
Yeah.
And they have.
If this means they're bringing Sarah back as Black Canary,
They're probably not going to.
damn.
But they.
No, Black
I mean, they
Canary.
could.
They could keep her as White Canary.
I don't think they will bring her back as Black Canary though, because you can't have Black Canary in the movie universe and the TV universe.
well, they'll bring her back as White Canary.
So much.
That's what I'm saying.
But also the name of the episode is also Canary Cry.
Yeah.
Boo.
So
I just think it's so stupid to pick out a Black Canary character from a Green Arrow show to put her in a Birds of Prey movie.
yeah.
Like,
I mean, the last Birds of Prey movie was pretty existing.
well, no, but this means we're gonna get Black Canary, we're gonna get Harley Quinn, we're gonna get two others, maybe Vixen. No, not Vixen. I don't know. Maybe anybody.
No, I think you're
But
right with
I don't
that.
think we'll get Vixen as a full time. No.
No, I meant Birds of Prey, the movie.
Oh, the Birds of Prey. Okay. It just sucks. Like Gump just said, yeah, she's hot, but she sucks. But she is hot, and she is.
Well, I hope she does.
She is not that great of an actress.
Some misogyny full episode.
But she.
Listen, we watched
yeah,
Ghostbusters.
whatever. She. But it's Black Canary. It's like hard to get rid of a.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, more.
It's
theme.
hard to not have Green Arrow, and actually that could work. But like, fucking, you know what they should do? Get rid of Diggle. I'm sorry.
They
Whatever.
should- that's why I said they
Get
should
rid of
Diggle.
Get rid of Diggle. Get rid of fucking Felicity, because you don't like Spartan and Overwatch. These are characters made from fucking stupid TV executives who don't know anything about the comic book. So they're like, we're gonna make his partner, and he's gonna be Spartan, and she's gonna be Overwatch, and like
And just
it's
make
like,
it.
these aren't characters. You just made them up. They're stupid.
Make it Ollie and fucking Laurel fighting crime together as a couple.
And Speedy can be there too.
Yeah.
Because she's a character in the comic book.
Yeah. But just make them have synergy. Whenever they fight, it just doesn't seem like they're a team. It's just like they're all just punching
What,
their
you
own...
don't like Diggle just killing everybody?
They're all
and
just punching their own
critiquing everybody
henchmen.
else for killing people?
Yeah. But I really wish that they would have killed... It made more sense to kill Diggle.
I know, because why else have him in Flash for
Yeah.
like one episode? And
Unless these leaked photos are just purposely leaked to get people to think...
Doubt it.
Some-
And
some
but
have done
everything,
that. Some
like
have
everything,
done
like
that.
no, like leaked photos perfectly, and also the title of the album that the leaked photos were leaked from was Katie's Last Day. Katie Cassidy is the actress who plays Laurel.
Alright,
So
the
it's like-
CW's pretty dumb.
It's like the,
Yeah, how are they so dumb?
the
about
album
this
is
leak?
called Katie's Last Day. There's no photos of Laurel in present time. The episode's called Canary Cry. Like, and Black Canary just got recently rumored to be cast in DC Universe. 100% it's Laurel. There's no doubt that it's not.
Yeah. So if you go back and watch our theory videos...
I feel like they should take
You're wrong
a
again.
page out of like Star Wars books where it's like, so who's in Star Wars? You know, man.
Yeah.
Someone's in Star Wars.
Alright, that's enough about talking about dumb Arrow for now.
Now talk about dumb Power Rangers.
Hey!
Whoa.
All right,
Okay,
we're
how
getting
this
into
movie's
our
gonna be.
next topic, which our next topic is the new Power Rangers cast image.
You know what? Let's start
Let's
with you,
review.
because you told me what you really wanted.
People like are gonna hate me this week. I'm sorry. I think that the Power Rangers should be like I remembered them.
Hold on, we're getting old Tommy Old Man here. Continue!
Half of them
Pray
are dead.
tell! What
Half
do
of them
you...
are dead.
I'm like, no, I'm looking at this and I'm like, oh, I'm looking at it with Devin, and I'm like, well, so he's the Red Ranger,
Yeah.
and he's the Blue Ranger. Or
No.
no, and she's the Yellow Ranger.
Yeah.
She's the Pink Ranger. That's the Black Ranger.
And I went, no. Obviously, you guys can guess what I'm saying here. What
I'm
he
like,
is
that's
saying-
not the Black Ranger?
No, he's not the Black Ranger.
He's the Blue Ranger.
Yes.
I'm sorry, but I think the black person should be the Black Ranger.
Well, thank you, 1990s executives at Saban and Bandai.
They made the Asian girl the Yellow Ranger.
Let's give them Africa pants as
They
well.
honestly, they didn't think of their colors when they were first filming them.
Oh, bullshit. They were
no,
just like,
Devin, they were pretty racist
Yeah,
back
they
then,
were,
let's
they
be
were.
real.
bullshit.
I mean, they still make fun of Billy for being, you know, the actor who played Billy being
When
gay.
he dropped off the show.
Exactly.
I don't care if he's black or blue.
I mean, I don't really care. That
Green,
it doesn't
yellow,
bother me
doesn't-
that much. But, you know, just like the kid in me, I'm like, that's Zach. And it's like, no, it's not. And I'm like, what?
Well, these aren't going to have the same names, right?
They are going to have the same names.
Oh, they
but-
are, okay.
Yeah.
But what's weird is that they said, like, these are their own different
Yeah, 'cause
Rangers.
I heard this was like not the same movie, but it is
Exactly.
The same universe,
So
but
I
it's-
don't know what's happening. So I'm not sure if
Whatever.
some type
Just
of...
as long as the end credits.
Look, is
say
Ivan
it's
Ooze
dead.
the bad guy or not, though?
Or the Green Ranger.
No,
No.
it would be Green
Andrew
Ranger
Singer
first
is
before
Green
Singer.
Ranger.
So it's
Yeah.
it's not Ivan Ooze. So I don't get to hear about those sticks that make a whistling
Ivan
sound.
Ooze. We're getting Ivan Ooze in fucking X-Men
X-Men
Apocalypse.
Oh wait, where's my autograph book?
And then we can get a crossover film. It'd be great.
Power Rangers and X-Men, I'll watch that.
I'm like super underwhelmed about X-Men Apocalypse. But that's a whole.
Wait,
other
no,
story.
No, I think
watch
it's gonna be
Power
good.
Rangers Turtles again. Team up episode again.
Oh yes.
I'm just the kid in me is gonna see it.
Yeah, no, I'm gonna go see it.
Oh, we're
Okay.
totally-
No, I think they'll make it cool.
Look, as long as they have the Red Hot Chili Peppers in the soundtrack, I'm gonna go see this
Yeah.
movie.
As long as there's like stupid puns as they jump out of an airplane.
yeah.
but like the thing is,
I'm praying to hear more
I just-
phenomenal. Just everyone look, whoever said that.
Oh
with,
my god, yes.
how about shouting out the moves when you do them, like Spiral Dragon Kick?
Yeah.
That's more anime, but they
No,
do
they
have
did
No,
that.
they did.
They did
They
the
did
Power
the
Rangers
original
first movie.
stuff.
I know.
Yeah. Or she's like, "Have a nice trip." And she like
See you
Yeah.
next fall.
Terrible. My mom took me to that movie, and she was probably like, "This is crap."
My mom took me to see Beavis and Butthead do
Bless her
America.
soul
and
for sitting through that.
She took me,
Great
my mom-
choice.
My mom took me to see Beavis and Butthead do America. She fell asleep and started snoring real loud, like absurdly loud, and people were like, "Shh."
That was like that's like my mom. She took me to see Power Rangers, and she's like, oh my god, this is so good. I'm like, why can't I just go home and watch the TV show? It's so much better. And then we saw the Pokemon movie, and Mom's like crying when Ash is dead. I'm like, oh thank God he's dead. Let's move on.
Oh man, the Pokemon movie had a message.
My mom
Me
also,
out, it's like, don't
Well,
be a
we're
racist.
sidetracking
my
now.
mom, wait, I have one more. My mom also took me to see Street Fighter and Mortal Kombat. The
Oh my
movies.
God, how's that Street Fighter movie
And-
for you?
Awful.
When we came out, because I believe Street Fighter came out after
Was it? I think
Mortal
it was
Kombat.
I think it was before.
I think it
I
was
don't think
before.
so. Oh wait, you might
I think
be
Raoul
right.
died before the Mortal
Hold
Kombat
on.
movie came out.
You might be right. I think that's true. So when we get out of Mortal Kombat or
Yeah.
whatever, I remember she's just like looked at me and was like, "That was way better than that Street Fighter movie." I was like,
What do you
Yeah,
mean?
it was.
My mom's super into it.
Jean-Claude Van Damme kicked Bison so hard.
Well, my mom had a thing for Johnny Cage.
Oh, okay. I mean,
She's
who
like, that
doesn't?
Johnny Cage.
She must have hated the second one.
My mom and your mom had a thing for Shawn Michaels together, and it
Yeah.
was like really bothered me.
That's
we
the
used to
Heartbreak
watch
Kid.
wrestling.
How could you not like the Heartbreak Kid?
No,
though?
but I'm just saying, like, my mom used to take all, like, you know, when you bought a toy and their picture was in it, she used to take them from me. And
Well, I mean, the name
You
of
done
his,
with that box?
yeah,
Like,
they were
that's-
ripped. Yeah.
the name of his theme song was "Sexy Boy." So I
and
mean,
he sung it.
I just
Street Fighter was first by 1 year. It came
Okay.
out in 1994. Mortal Kombat came out in 1995.
I just remember, like me and my brother would be watching wrestling, and like you'd hear like Jim Ross or whatever, like Shawn Michaels, and my mom would be like, "Is that Shawn Michaels?" And like walk into the room.
when she had like the video recorder, I'd be like, "Ooh."
Your mom sounds a lot like Cartman's mom.
All right. Apparently that was Power Rangers.
All right, enough of
That
that.
was Power
That was
Rangers.
just cool nerd 90s rewind.
Yeah, going back to nostalgia with this.
No Man's Sky.
No Man's Sky gets a release date. June 21st.
Good job.
Yes.
Yeah, I was gonna say July, but no, June.
So,
June 21st.
Are you still excited about it? Because more I
Here's
see.
here's my thoughts of
Okay.
what I think No Man's Sky is going to be. And like, because one, I love space. Two, I love exploring in games and space exploration. And I love the notion of like, there's like 8 trillion possible galaxies and like a million planets within those guys. And like, all
And they
this,
said like there's no way anyone's gonna find them all.
they said it would take you like 800 years to, and if you were playing like straight,
Yeah.
to like go to every planet, which like,
Why make a game like that?
well, I think it's
So
I
because
think
there's
it's
someone
pretty,
that's like, John's fucking accepted.
I feel like that's a compliment. That's like
Someone's
an
gonna
accomplishment.
die playing this
Oh, a
game.
lot of Asian kids are gonna die.
I feel like that's like an accomplishment to make that game.
Oh, come on, you've seen StarCraft.
Yeah.
So from that standpoint, I think it's an accomplishment to make a game like that. But also,
Why would you do that for the sake of evil?
I feel like because it's like that, what are you really gonna do
Well,
in the game?
I feel like it's pretty much gonna be pretty much like Minecraft, where there's not really anything to do. You just keep going.
Well, you
Please
just
look,
keep,
a
like,
mushroom
discovering,
planet.
finding materials, probably making stuff for your ship to make it better,
Exactly.
travel faster.
Everything's on the cob.
Now, is there like, are there enemies in this game?
Wild
E-
animals
every
can-
planet
yeah.
has different animals on it.
And
Okay.
also there's this, like
Like
other
they're
like
like alien
fleets that can
races
attack.
or like.
There's
I don't
other
think so.
there's other
I
like
could be
fleets
wrong.
you're attacking because you're in your spaceship and you see other people that are trying to attack.
And that's
you. So
fine.
The thing
So-
is, everyone's playing at the same time, so it's all online. So you might be here,
Yeah.
and like someone else is like all the way over here in the universe.
Yeah.
But like, and it's all spread out.
But
and
you can
whatnot.
intersect each other eventually. Now,
Eventually, you can run into
is
whoever.
that now? I get that it's exploration stuff, but is there the multiplayer aspect where can you do this with a friend? Can you?
Apparently you can.
I think so.
I haven't seen any gameplay of it though. Like I haven't seen like
I
one
think like
person
in
here
E3
and
when
one
I saw
person
it.
here. You get to see it. Like I never saw that,
Okay.
but they say there is.
Yeah, and then all the demos, it looks pretty like isolated. I want to just see like there be meetups on worlds and people just.
Yeah,
fucking
that's the thing. I
murder
want
each
to know how
other.
big the worlds are too, because I'm kind of skeptic. Because I'm thinking like it's probably just gonna be like
Well,
a certain square by square by foot.
No, I read an article and they said that all the planets are pretty huge. Like it would take you
Jesus.
a long time to get around it, and they all rotate too. Whereas like instead of just like a regular.
How did they make this? This is the same people that made Danger Joe.
So if you're going
not
if
yet.
you're going
No.
down like to the planet and like you're coming at it from where you came at it before, and you land on what you thought was the same spot, and you're like, "Where's my building?" It's because the planet shifted, and your building's like 30 miles that way or whatever.
I don't know. I'm feeling
like
Peter
that's
Molyneux
kind
out
of
of
cool
this.
to me.
I feel like, but I also feel like this game is going to become like a giant YouTube comment thread where it's going to be like, I'm first on this planet, first on this planet,
Yeah.
first on this planet, first on this planet.
Hey, look, my building looks like a dick when you fly over this planet.
But no, I think it's gonna be cool, but I think it's just gonna be like okay. Like I don't think it's gonna be a bad game.
No.
I don't think it's gonna be great. I think it's gonna accomplish a lot for video
It's gonna
games.
be a
It's gonna be
game-
like a stepping stone.
It's gonna be a game of moments.
Yeah.
Like it's a first of its kind, and when you do, people are gonna make their own experience. It's
Yeah.
they're not gonna do what the designers want you to do.
Gump just wrote, it's calling its PS2 graphics. Yeah, the graphics aren't really that appealing, but people still play Fallout.
I think
and
that's
Fallout's
how-
graphics aren't really that well.
That's
either.
how they built such a huge game.
Exactly.
They're
I
using
mean,
PS4 hardware, and they're not pushing the graphics.
I think it's more PS3. But,
but even still, like,
That's
I
fine,
still
though.
go by games make the games, not the graphics.
yeah, well, Super Mario World is still one of the best games ever.
Yeah, people
Yes, it
still
is.
even play old Coleco games sometimes.
So there's in design. There's a top-down approach and a bottom-up approach. And I think top-down is when the content's there and you go do it. Bottom-up is when you put a platform out there and you go, well, here you go. So Facebook would be a bottom-up because it's like user-generated content. I think that's what it's going to be. They're going to build you this whole world and be like,
Go crazy.
go wild.
Yeah.
So 3-4 months into its life cycle, there's going to be fucking
It's gonna be like Minecraft.
outlandish shit.
Maybe
Yeah.
civilizations, maybe whole
Yeah,
like galactic
yeah.
fleets.
Which
just
is kind of
flying
cool because it's kind of like its own little internet like universe, basically.
Yeah, like I kind of want to get in on the ground floor just to see how it goes, like just to see it evolve. Like maybe not even do anything, but that means I'm gonna have to buy a PS4 in this game.
Well, because then like
Not
around.
gonna-
It's like $350.
when you start, well that's cool because when you
make a good decision.
exactly when you start, it's like this. It's like watching society build,
Evolve,
basically,
yeah.
because it's like the Stone Age, and then like 3-4 years later, you go into it, and it's like you have these like mecha cities,
I would like to
and
think
these
of it like,
planets and
I
shit.
like to think if anyone's played like Mass Effect, like you're the Reapers of Mass Effect, where you're just overviewing stuff, like you just watch all these little races just grow up, and you're like,
Yeah.
well, it's time to destroy everything, probably.
Well,
Come in with a
I
mega
feel pretty
cannon,
weird if
start
you're
blowing
playing.
shit.
I feel pretty weird in the game. You just go down and you just find like basically Earth, like everything's normal. It's just like, huh. And then like you find your house, like this is pretty weird.
Yeah,
This is too exact.
Someone went
I'm
through-
out here.
So someone went through
They
Google
just
Maps.
use Google Maps. yeah.
Exactly. Google mapped everything except on the insides. But I don't find that super freaky if that ever happened.
Now, I had no interest in it until we started talking about it. And now I'm
It's
like,
very
intrigued.
interesting. Is the
Because
thing.
like when you think about it,
I'm
you're
very
like, all right,
skeptical
so I explore
still.
space, but then when you talk about your friends, like, oh, you could do this, and you hear this, like, I kind of want to just. Try
I want to
this
go through it with a group of people.
out.
yeah,
Yes.
and just like kind of like have fun.
Yeah.
go
Yeah.
crazy.
I would just be like with you guys, be like, oh, let's play some Star Fox. There's a happening
It's
in
sort
the
of
Lilac
like-
system.
It's sort of like what was that? Red Dead Redemption, the multiplayer in that, where it's kind of like
Oh,
open
you form
world.
your gang?
Yeah, like
Ah.
you and your friends would go on and just see some guy just trying to like skin a pig or whatever, and you would just blow him like. For
Get
fun. You would just go around just trolling
Trust me,
people.
that's never changed even in Grand Theft Auto.
I
It's
wanna
like,
do
man,
that.
look at that guy.
Yeah.
He's trying to shop for clothes. Get him!
Yeah, I want to do that.
Hey, that guy's skinning a pig. Get him!
I want to take the
I'm-
Donald Trump approach
I
to No
like.
Man's Sky.
I really might buy a PS4 for it. Like,
I mean,
I'm
also you
thinking
could buy
about
it for Uncharted 4 coming out May 10th.
Well, that too. Yeah.
no,
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 it
push
could
back.
push-
No, May 10th. That's when it got pushed back
Oh.
to, which is
Okay.
a sad thing.
Yeah,
All
it
right.
was April, right?
Yeah.
Awesome or lame. We got some topics going on here, and we're going to start off with the first one. David Ayers, obviously.
Hey.
We're going to start off with the last one now. David
I wouldn't
Ayers.
know either one.
That's true. David Ayers and Will Smith already signed on for Suicide Squad sequel. Devin, awesome or lame?
They're not dying, so lame.
Okay.
That's
And that's it?
Yeah,
David Ayers is the director, so he...
No, I know, but Will Smith...
Run on screen, just shot.
Tomorrow. David Ayers passed away.
To be honest, Will Smith...
That's a part attack.
No.
Devin's an oracle.
No, I meant more for Will Smith, because to be honest, Will Smith's last few movies haven't been really
Have you
that
seen
well.
Concussion?
Yeah.
Tell the
alright.
truth.
Tell the truth.
Action movies haven't been so well in Will Smith's favor so
Last
far.
action movie was After Earth, and that was a big shitty pile of shit because M. Night Shyamalan.
Yeah.
Anyway, I'm gonna go awesome.
Well, we skipped over Joe.
No, it's okay. I'm on the fence, but I'm leaning more towards Lame purely because I wanted to go into the Suicide Squad movie not knowing who's going to live by the end of it. And now that I know that Will Smith's character is going to live, I'm just like, well, I mean, does that mean anyone's going to live?
You kind of can tell.
You can tell, but...
Will Smith and Margot Robbie are safe. Everybody else is kind of...
So the cast of Focus will survive?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm going to go awesome because that means they greenlit a sequel, and that means the executives over at Warner Brothers absolutely love what they see.
Not always.
Which,
But, I mean,
Fox also greenlit a fucking
they
Fantastic Four
greenlit
sequel.
3 Fantastic Four movies.
before they saw any footage of it.
No, the new one they knew about, and John Trask was like, please don't go see this. They're like, you can't say that about this
Fox greenlit the second one ahead of post-production because they wanted to build a world to mix in with the X-Men. They wanted their shared universe.
Thank God they
And
at
that's
least
why they
didn't
pulled
do anything in the first one. Could you imagine if they brought X-Men or said something and it was like, now we have to retcon this.
We have to go.
But
Now we have to do what we did to this, what we did to X-Men Origins.
But the executives have seen Suicide Squad and they greenlit the second one, which is fine, awesome for me because Suicide Squad looks like
We still didn't see it yet.
critically, and it's going to be more well received. It's not going to make as much money, but it's going to be better received than BVS.
I can see that.
Maybe. I guess I'll go awesome. I'm still one of the only people that are like Suicide Squad, meh.
Because that was your original stance, and you don't want to switch because I've been praising
It's
it.
that good.
Praising it.
Maybe
since the
your
first.
praising might actually be bringing it down for me because I'm like, Scott loves this movie. It looks okay.
Scott loves this movie. I'm gonna go the opposite way of him so we can keep consistency.
All right, what we got next?
It's whatever. All right. Next, Green Lantern reported not to appear in Justice League movie and might appear in Justice League 2. Joe, we're going to start with you. Awesome or lame?
This is going to be weird. I'm going to actually go with awesome. Even though when we
Really?
discuss this, it's not because I don't want to see Green Lantern. It's because I want to imagine that they're actually giving the time to do their research on Green Lantern and make him into a character other than how Ryan Reynolds has even described it, the shit that is the Green Lantern movie. So if they they do their research, they find out which Green Lantern they want, whether it's Hal Jordan, Guy Gardner, poor John Stewart. Doesn't
Not
matter.
Guy Gardner.
No, I want Guy Gardner. Please, Guy
I agree
Gardner.
with Guy Gardner, too.
He's just crazy enough to make it work. If they do their research, he could have his own movie beforehand. Maybe before 2, then he comes into 2. Maybe after
Well,
this.
it's set for 2020 after the release of 2.
Alright, so introduce him maybe into either right at the end or the after credit scene if you're going to do it that way. Make his movie, just make sure you're doing the character justice this time.
They're going to have all of them. They're definitely going to have
I know
Jordan
that
and
I've seen that they
Stewart.
said core, but Jordan and Stewart shouldn't exist at the same time. At least that's how I feel about it.
They're going to. I think they're going to have Jordan and Stewart. I bet you Guy Gardner's going to be in it and he will die.
I would
Calling it now.
I would go Stewart and
4
Gardner
years
over
in
him.
the past.
I don't know if they'll
Calling
go.
it now.
I don't know if they'll go.
I just want to see Pork. I just want to see Pork.
So, Scott, awesome or lame, Green Lantern, not in Justice League movie, possibly going to be in Justice League 2.
I don't believe that we won't see him in Justice League 2. But I'm gonna go awesome for the same sentiments Joe said because they need to take their time and they need to give a little time between the shit box that was Green Lantern and what's gonna happen. But it's based. You will see Green Lantern in Justice League 2 if BVS is well received by the fans.
Because you think you'll see him as Green Lantern, though?
Yes, because they're worried. They're like, fans hated Green Lantern.
Okay.
If fans love BVS, they're going to be more accepting of a Green Lantern. If they don't like BVS so much and then have Wonder Woman, you're just going to be like, oh man, Green Lantern needs to... We don't need to bring in extra shit. We don't need to bring in extra preconceived notions of shittiness. So then they'll push them off till after. But if people come out of BVS and we're like, oh man, that was great. He's not going to. But most people might. Then yeah, we'll see him in 2. They haven't written 2 yet. So they'll stuff him in there somewhere.
Devin, awesome or lame, Green Lantern, Justice League.
I'm gonna go awesome because I want to go in this type of scenario. Almost what Joe said. I kind of want like, all right, Batman Superman obviously is gonna happen first. I'm assuming, or whatever.
Yes, it's
Well, it is.
2
It's
weeks
2
away.
weeks
No,
away.
I mean like in like terms of universe because I'm sure Suicide Squad is
Timeline.
before or after. But anyway, I want like no mention of Green Lantern whatsoever. I want him to actually be like the new guy coming into Justice League 2. But like no one will know who he is. Like he'll just still be a human guy.
He'll help out with the cosmic
But
dark
that-
side.
But no. Then at the very ending scene, like we just see like just this normal person like within the movie every few times, whatever. Then the like half credit scene, you know what I mean? Like at the end of credits, we see like the alien spaceship crash, and it's a Green Lantern party. Then you see that guy, and this guy you see throughout the whole film. You know, this is just me, my fan theory here. You know, he becomes the new Green Lantern, whether it's Hal Jordan, you know.
I don't know.
John
Since
Stewart.
they're doing the Green Lantern Corps, I don't know if they're going to do another origin story.
That isn't the core of the origin story?
Well, I think they'll do it, like, I think everybody will kind of be
Chosen
set
at the
up
same
already.
time.
No, I think the core will just be there.
Okay.
I don't think they're going to do another origin story.
Yeah, I don't think so
They'll
either.
do it kind of like
Unless-
Edward Norton's Hulk did it.
Unless
In, like,
they're
the
going
credits.
to have
Okay.
In the beginning credits.
all three Green Lanterns be there at the same time, and the Green Lantern Corps movie is going to be like which one of these is going to be in the Justice League.
I think the core is going to come down to help with Darkseid because Darkseid is going to be the introduction of the cosmic element. Because I think Justice League Part 1 is going to be Vandal Savage and the Justice League Doom storyline. And then because the team's too green to go up against Darkseid right after Wonder Woman.
Too green.
Hey, not green enough apparently. But they're just too new. And they would get their asses kicked, but Darkseid is the big bad.
Here's what I think. I'm gonna go lame, and it's only for a couple reasons actually. One,
Because you hate DC.
I don't think. No, I don't hate DC. I like
Thank
DC.
you.
One, I don't
From
think you
Marvel
should have a
shit,
Justice League. So what? I don't think you should have a Justice League movie
He might just be a Paul Rudd fan. Come on.
without Green Lantern. One, two, the whole fucking Unite the Seven poster, which obviously Green Lantern is one of the founding members and is one of the originals. There's not going to be, maybe there is going to be seven. Who the fuck is going to be the seventh person? But like that's stupid.
Booster Gold.
That they built. That's stupid. They built this up like
Hero of
this
the future.
stupid promo image, and like now it's just like not going to happen. Like it's just I hate that.
There'll be an
Fucking
Easter
hate
egg to the 7th.
it. But he's not going to be in the movie.
He might though. We don't know yet.
Well, not the whole. They're not all
And-
going to be in.
And in that special that we got on CW a few weeks ago with Kevin Smith and whatever, when they were like, all right, so, and they even announced it there, like, Unite the Seven, we've got 6, who's the 7th? And Kevin Smith saying that, actually, I don't want to make fun of Kevin Smith because I love Kevin Smith. But he's like, yeah, man, we got all these guys, and the 7th, who's the 7th? We're going to get the Green Lantern, and then I don't remember who the fuck.
Jeff Johns.
Yeah, he's like, yeah, we're gonna get the Green Lantern Corps. The Green Lantern Corps is gonna be, and he's gonna be in the Justice League movie. That's exactly what they said, quoting it. They are gonna be in the Justice League movie, and now they're not gonna be in the Justice League movie.
Because it's probably because he went out and said that, and now they're like, dude, what the hell? Why'd you do that?
Had to hype it up.
You had to hype it up, and you just let something too much slip. Now we gotta punish you.
All right.
Maybe
what's
they'll
the
go to
next?
like Coast City and Justice League, and you'll see Hal Jordan.
All right, next topic. Legends of Tomorrow writers plan to change up the team in season 2. Scott, awesome or lame?
Awesome. It's an easy way to change up the story. We get new people, maybe Booster Gold, maybe Vixen. And it freshens it up, and then it allows. Since the team's always in flux, it raises the stakes because you don't know who's going to die and who's going to live. So it gives more stakes to the story that the other shows kind of don't have. So
Yeah.
I think it's awesome, and we can see a whole bunch of people.
Devin, awesome or lame?
I'm gonna say lame because what will be the point of it? What's the point? Because you know in this season they're gonna kill Vandal Savage. Hopefully, I don't see why they would
Unless
have
he
to.
just survives.
I know, because if that happens, why would this still be a thing? Because if they don't kill Vandal Savage, which is beyond me, because one, in this show they had like 3 opportunities to do it and they didn't. And 2, like if they get rid of Hawkgirl or Hawkman, are they coming back? Because you need them to kill Vandal Savage.
Superhero Star Trek. That's what they're going to do.
Yeah, but that's the thing. Like, if
go
they're
on
asking
adventures.
for a full recast, then odds there has to be a new plot point. And what would the plot point be for them to time travel so much? So that's what I'm saying, lame, because it will not fit whatsoever.
They could come up with a new
They come up with a new
villain.
villain every season.
Yeah.
A time travel villain, other than Flash.
Sure.
They could just do a space villain.
They could just do any villain and be like, we're going back to this time to stop this villain.
Yeah.
And then that villain could discover time
But then
travel
people
because
will
of
be
him and
bored
be like,
of the
oh,
same
well
set
now.
timeline that they're in.
Well, that's why they have to go get new people.
Oh yeah, Jonah Hex, you're on our team.
Joe?
now.
Awesome or lame?
I'm gonna have to say awesome, purely because, listen to me, CW, if you're watching this right now, you better put John
Which I'm sure they're
Constantine
not.
in this show. I want John
They
Constantine.
might, actually.
I
There
just
was
want
a rumor
John
he was going to be
Constantine.
on season 2.
Yeah.
Because he is the best DC
And they can
character.
get Jonah Hex.
That would be cool.
Jonah Hex and John Constantine on the team?
Or even if, like, that leads into possibility of, this is just my personal fan favorite, if they do a Justice League Dark show, where they put all, like, the magic
George Miller is
characters.
actually...
That would be
Guillermo del Toro's not gonna do with the movie.
show, something. Give me all the magic-based characters of the DC universe. They're like the best, in my opinion.
Okay.
I just want to have Vixen not have a show to her own, because if they can't Legends of
I hope she
Tomorrow,
doesn't
we're
have
going to
a-
get a Vixen show.
I hope
and
we
it's
don't
gonna
have a
be so
Vixen show.
bad.
I
I
don't
thought
want
we were
Vixen show.
getting one.
Oh, that'd
Well,
be
she
good.
has her animated show.
That's right. That's right.
And it's like 5 minutes per episode.
Yeah.
I'm going to go awesome, and it's because I think, and what we were talking about before, what if they just kill off characters throughout the
I
season?
mean, so far they are.
Like, that's kind of cool.
That's what I'm saying. You don't know who's going to survive.
Yeah, because I'm sure maybe 1-2 people will survive, and then they'll carry on to the
I mean,
next season.
at least Hawkgirl, if we're going to kill Vandal Savage, at least she has to survive. And if we're going to go with Vandal Savage being the Justice League Doom theory, he has to die this season. Then,
Yeah.
Because, as like you guys say, they can't exist in the same... Like,
Oh, yeah, Vandal Savage is
TV
fine.
has to die so the movie can happen.
Yeah. I think it's gonna be all. I think it is awesome. It can be lame because it might be like, but
Because they could pull from, like, the C list.
Yeah, well, I mean, they already pulled from the C
They
list.
did pull from the C list. But I mean,
CW.
they
They
did...
pulled from the D list.
They may have pulled from the list, but they did well with what they pulled, though.
Yeah.
Whereas, I mean, they could pull, like, Rubberman's gonna be, and you'd be like, great, Rubberman, I like him, but...
Yeah.
Alright. Let's see what he can do.
Yeah, I mean, if they kind of make it like Justice League Unlimited.
Yeah.
You know how they kind of had the B and C teams?
Oh, like, everyone had their own episode.
yeah,
I would like that,
yeah. I want them to be... I want this to be a Justice League Unlimited live action show. Which it could be. I would take, what's his, Golden Knight? Like, if they just bring in, like, these C and D list
That's
fucking
pretty
heroes.
bad.
Yeah, just, what's another one? The Gunslinger.
Oh my god.
Not
imagine-
Jonah Hex. I think his name was Gunslinger.
It might have
Actually, you're right. You're right.
That was
It is
great.
Gunslinger.
That's pretty bad.
But no, if they could even bring in Red Hood somehow. I mean, hey, DC,
yeah.
please.
Or let Arsenal lead the team and kind of make it towards, like, a Teen Titan-esque kind of deal.
Were we getting a Teen Titans show and
That's
they cancel that?
the only thing
Oh, yeah.
that like that I think might make it lame is like, are they just gonna pull people from other shows? Because then you're kind of taking away from others. Like, all right, like okay, we're gonna get Arsenal or we're gonna get Speedy next season and fucking Vibe. Like they take Cisco off.
I don't know.
Like,
They won't take them off shows.
I don't know. I'm just saying, like, well, they did it with the first
Yeah.
one. Almost every, aside from the Hawks, every character is from another.
Yeah, but they
show.
aren't. Cisco's a major character. Speedy's a major character.
Sarah was the major character.
She's dead.
They killed her to put her on the show.
No, they killed her, and the fans bitched, and they brought her back.
Ah.
She was supposed to stay dead.
Okay. Anyway, I think that's it for that.
Yeah. Now on to the topic I obviously wrote.
Oh, this was you.
Yes. it
Good.
is.
Real quick though, I want to throw a thank you out to Amelia Morgan, who said that we should have way more subscribers. I know, right? We should have totally way more subscribers.
Now that I'm here, come
We're
on,
kind
let's
of
flood in.
We're kind of underground.
Let's,
We're like
let's be
hipster.
PewDiePie and subscribers. We count on you folks.
and Gump said more like the Gump Slinger.
Uh,
Bazinga.
no, we don't mention that here.
Okay. Anyway,
That was...
sorry, that is from Big Bang Theory.
Yeah, it is.
I hate that show.
Why'd you?
That show's awful.
It's bad. Anyway,
Next topic.
J.K. Rowling confirms Fantastic Beasts.
Fantastic
Beats.
It's a
hip-hop
man-
show.
It's a Wizarding World DJ competition.
Sorry.
That's why it's in America.
Fantastic.
Yo, what up, y'all? It's Fantastic Beats.
No, you don't even know. It could have, like, Tyler, the Creator. We could have Kendrick Lamar. This could be really
Fantastic
good right
Beats
now.
and where to find them.
Okay. Anyway,
It does take place in New York.
in the club. Let's start that over. J.K. Rowling confirms Fantastic Beasts will be a trilogy. Going back to Devin because we finished with Scott. Awesome or lame?
Lame. Harry Potter should die. Next.
Whew. He's just trying to get on Scott's bed.
You can leave this
Joe.
room.
Awesome or
I'm not
lame?
gonna let him get to me.
Alright. I'm excited for it because I'm a giant Harry Potter fan, but at the same time I felt like the movie's just kind of dragged on too much. But I'm going to say awesome. I want to see what they're going to do with it. If this first movie doesn't impress me, my opinion will quickly change to lame, and I'll just be like, no, please burn the scripts before they see the light of day. But when I saw the trailer, I'm excited for it. I mean, they didn't show the creatures yet, but I want to know what they're gonna pull out of their butts.
Okay, and Scott, awesome or lame?
It's gonna be awesome.
Yeah.
Obviously, we're getting J.K. Rowling's writing the screenplay, so it's gonna be like basically fantasy books straight to screen.
Mm.
So Harry Potter was obviously a novelization adapted to a screenplay. This is a screenplay, period, which may be later adapted to a book. If you get Eddie Redmayne to be your lead, like he's an Oscar winner.
He's a great
Except
actor
for
too.
Jupiter Ascending.
Well, I was
we
about
won't
to
talk
say
about
that.
Everybody gets one.
Everybody gets one.
That's a Spider-Man line.
Yeah.
It exists for real life.
Yeah, but it's got to be great because I want to see what she does when she writes just a straight screenplay, and it's a more of the world that she created, and it's straight from her mind. And David Yates is directing it, who directed a bunch of the Harry Potter films, so he knows how to work in the Wizarding world. And I want to see it because they already kind of like don't have technology in the Harry Potter world or the Wizarding world, and that was set in the 90s. Now it's set in the 20s or 30s, late 20s.
Yeah, 20s.
So I think the technology is kind of like it makes more sense.
Yeah.
And I just want to see like 1920s New York, but with magic. It would just and like Newt Scamander, he's from England, transported into a New York world. So I don't know. I think the 1920s New York setting is really
wasn't
cool.
she also like planning on making like a 1920s New York Wizarding School? Could this be like what they decide to do with that instead? I guess?
hope that's where they go with it. I hope he's a teacher
Okay.
in it, and then you get to see a Wizarding world through a teacher's eyes instead of a child. Like you see a teacher go through a schooling year without being through the little kid's eyes, and you don't have to deal with child actors then, which is great.
Well, sorry, don't kill me, but I'm gonna go lame because I've never seen a Harry
Because you
Potter
hate
movie.
good things?
I've never seen a Harry Potter movie,
And
and I don't really care.
It's okay, you didn't miss much, just teenage angst, and they could use a time turner at any point in time to solve all issues, and they never did.
I've never.
Dangerous things happen to wizards who meddle in time, Devin.
Yeah, like...
God!
Like...
I don't know. I just never got into the whole mythology type thing. Like I tried to watch the first Lord of the Rings 3 times, and I've fallen asleep.
No, that's
3 times.
That's believable.
Oh man, I hate every single one of them.
Sorry.
No, I still like the Lord of the Rings movies, but I can believe falling asleep to the first movie.
I like
I
The
fell
Hobbit.
asleep. I fell asleep to the first book. What? Get the fuck out of here! The
The
Hobbits
third
were
one
trash.
was the best!
Oh my god!
Hobbits were not trash.
All right,
They're
next
not the best.
topic. I don't know why this is on here, but okay.
What do you mean you don't know why this is on here?
Stephen, Scott wrote it up.
Oh come on! You're not excited
How
about
are you
this?
not excited?
All right,
I don't read Stephen
You already
King.
know what my answer is going to be now, so...
Stephen King's Dark Tower starts pre-production. Idris Elba is.
Idris Elba's the lead and McConaughey's the villain.
There we go. Okay.
Yeah. How does that not get you excited?
Okay.
Oh,
So
he's going-
Joe also lame.
He's going lame, so just skip him.
The most amazing news I've had today. This is awesome. I am so excited. Idris Elba, please give me more Idris Elba. I love him in Luther. I don't care if you don't want him to be James Bond. I want him to be James Bond. I want him to be in the Dark Tower. I want him to be in everything he can possibly be in. And Matthew McConaughey is the villain. I just want to literally just like Idris Elba enters the place. He's like, all right.
Yeah.
Alright, Scott,
McConaughey
awesome
as a
lame.
villain is going to be great. Just period. And Idris Elba, put him in everything. He's
He's
so,
a good actor. And so is
smart.
McConaughey.
He's the best part of Prometheus. Was Idris Elba, and he was in it for like 5 minutes as the captain. Like I just want to see kind of a this is building on kind of a comic-y element, but just not like I just want to see Stephen King's take with Idris Elba and McConaughey and on the same screen interacting. It's got my 1050. I'm there. I don't care. It's
Devin? Awesome or lame?
I didn't read... Is it a book?
What do you think it is?
Well,
It's
Stephen King wrote it. So
it was a
what do you think
claymation
it's-
play.
There was also... He made
he
a
put out on
straight to,
YouTube.
TV shows.
Now, Stephen King, you see, he's
Stephen
best
King
friends with William
doesn't
Shakespeare
do
back in the
TV
1600s, and he wrote a bunch of different plays for Queen Elizabeth. This was one of them.
Yeah. This is Stephen King went back in time and did a stage play.
Have you never seen The Langoliers, Rose Red,
I saw
The
Langoliers.
Stand, Salem's Lot?
I saw Sandlot.
Salem's Lot.
Oh. I thought you were talking about The Sandlot. Like, Stephen King made The Sandlot? I love that
I'm
film.
just reading the comments now.
there's a lot of them.
Oh man, I'm sorry, Gump. Now you gotta know what I deal with. How do you know? I watch Harry Potter on like a nightly basis. That's just my thing.
That's my
I'm
friend to a T.
going to go with awesome. Stephen King's a great writer, and they're both good actors.
Oh, Gump, by the way, since you're such a Harry Potter fan, I'm going to the Wizarding World in May, and I might Periscope, Instagram, put out videos of my trip to the Wizarding World. So
Oh,
if you want to see,
did you know about
if you want to see that, let me know. I've been there twice.
Did you know about the Poland thing that they're doing where you can spend like 3 nights at Hogwarts?
Yeah.
Like, a whole, it's like 350 like for the whole thing. I'm like, I kind of want to do that.
I kind of want to do it.
That's the price of a PS4.
But then I don't want to go to Eastern Europe.
I know, it's like, I don't want to get these. It's like, I've seen Hostel. I know what they can do.
Yeah, I know what they do.
People
They like
die
Americans
more in America than they do over there.
We see enough movies to tell
Trezza
us not that.
2016.
It's true. You're more likely to get killed here than
Do you
you are
want to
over
go
there.
to? Do you want to go there?
Yeah, I'll go. I don't give a shit.
See, he doesn't care. He'll go.
The only place I won't go is the Middle East.
Oh, and in November we might all be. I invited you also. I know
You
Steve,
did?
To the friend trip, and we're all going.
You didn't talk about friendship,
You never told
friendship.
me anything.
I invited
Friendship friend trip?
Yeah, in November I said we're inviting in a whole bunch of people.
Turn the stream down now. We just lost viewers. Turn it off.
Yeah, well, I'm a
It's a
neighbor.
little gay. We did. We just lost a viewer.
There's a minute delay, so you can't blame it on me. So suck it. But I want to all take a group trip to the Wizarding World. So
I'm down.
that would be.
That's my
And I
birthday.
could
That's my birthday.
And
So
I could introduce Steve to the. Maybe that'll get him. To,
Oh, I'm sure I'll have fun.
maybe Emma Watson will be there. Then we can.
I mean,
Then we can what? Kidnap her.
You know what I'm gonna?
That is the plan.
Scott, you know what I'm gonna go? I'm gonna go to every single staff member and go like Avada Kedavra, Avada Kedavra, Avada Kedavra.
Do you know that there's an R that comes after that to be?
Abracadabra? You're right.
Anyway, last topic.
last topic. Star Wars set photos emerge. I don't remember who I started with. Joe?
I don't remember.
Let's go, Scott.
Scott! Star Wars. Awesome or lame?
Awesome, they're transforming a fucking.
Transformers and Star Wars? About
Oh,
time.
man.
This
Where they're
film
filming
got more
Croatia?
class.
They're filming where a lot of Game of Thrones episodes film with their like market scene
Gotcha.
kind of deal, and they transform this whole city street, and there's a land speeder and Luke and Ray. I want to see them kind of go on like a speeder chase.
Is there a pod racer?
No,
This
it's a
is
land
pod racing.
speeder. Yippee! But I want to see them kind of do what they did in episode 2 with that chase scene, only way better. Like obviously there's not a shit ton of CG, but
Yeah.
it means that they picked up right where they left off of episode 7, and we're gonna get Luke and Ray leaving the island and going on
And
adventures
then Ray
together.
getting in and be like, now this is land speeding.
Yeah.
Devin, awesome or lame?
I didn't see the photos, so I'm assuming that they're Star Warsy and cool looking. So awesome.
You want to see them? I think I have them up.
Joe.
I wouldn't be
I
surprised.
saw the photos.
Honestly, I haven't
And-
seen them yet.
Personally,
That's it.
Oh, there's a
that's
land
like one of
speeder.
them. There's like more. But
Land speeder.
I like the idea of this.
That's
I
it?
actually kind of want to
Yeah.
visit this town just to be like, I'm in
Look how
Star
cool,
Wars
look what
right
they did
now.
to us. That's a store. Those are stores that people
Those are actual
own.
stores.
They just put neon lights on them.
They put the whole fucking front
No, you
thing
couldn't
on.
tell that whole thing with like the
Kind
shutter
of looks
coming
like
down.
Universal Studios.
It looks like Star Wars middle class.
Yeah.
It looks like someone just put a tube on the front of a place.
Well, then you could say lame, Devin, and we can forget you.
Hey, remember what Ultron looked like on set before they posted?
So
did-
no,
it's
no,
pretty
they're
bad.
using practical effects if I remember.
But awesome, I would think.
You
not
don't think
awesome
that
for the
they
fact
do-
They're, like they released the photos. Awesome for what it must be like the people of that town. If they're Star Wars fans, like I'm living Star Wars right now.
Imagine if you own that store. They're talking to Lucas.
No,
Arts.
we're not changing it.
They're like, can we keep this shit up, please? I'm just gonna steal this. Yes. But come on, that means we're gonna get Luke and Ray going on adventures together. God damn it, it's gonna be so cool. 2 years can't pass soon enough.
Well, we have Rogue One at least.
Yes,
So.
which is gonna be
Whoa,
just as
we
awesome.
do.
I'm not doing anything. I think
Devin, did you
We-
say
we-
awesome
yeah,
or
we
lame
were.
yet?
I said awesome because it's probably Star Wars and the pics look cool, but they don't. But I'm still just gonna stick with awesome because the movie's gonna turn out fine.
Man, you only care about your like Star Wars. Why are you on the goddamn show?
I don't care about Star Wars.
Flame him in the comments.
Please, just show the chat. I want to see it happen.
um
No.
I'm
No
I'm
flame
gonna
him.
go with awesome. They look sweet. Star Wars, whatever.
You guys sound super excited.
Yeah. Come on, guys.
Cool. I don't know. Okay. I was afraid that our microphone wasn't working, but Gum said our sound is pretty good. So
Okay.
good. Good to see. I check this now at the very
End.
end.
On
Instead
our
of
last
the beginning.
Yeah.
Actually,
we've been getting.
if I can just introduce a topic for the Awesome or Lame that I kind of think is interesting.
Sure.
Last one.
Trick topic.
Whoa. There are now decreeing that in June and July we'll be getting a 5-run comic series about the origins of when Gambit and Deadpool worked together as mercenaries.
That's right.
I want to hear you guys' thoughts on this.
So that's Fox being like, "Hey,
It's not
put,
Fox.
I know. Put this comic out so we know if a Deadpool Gambit movie will work." And then they pushed Gambit back from an October release. and they're like, we're gonna make them R, so we're gonna get a Gambit Deadpool movie now.
Yeah, but that has nothing to do with Fox.
I know, but they come on. They throw money at anybody. They could fucking.
I think it's more Marvel's just like, oh, Deadpool's still popular. Okay,
yeah,
we can go
and
do
now a
this.
Gambit movie's coming
still,
out, so they're gonna
Yeah,
put
but the
it.
Gamma movie's gonna be ass.
Well, they pushed it back. You know the budget that they threw at that thing initially? $200 million.
What?
Yes.
Yeah.
For Gambit?
You know Point Break?
You
the
gotta make
remake?
those cards, man. They gotta be fancy.
The Point Break remake cost $150 million to make.
And yeah, how much did that make?
20
million.
million worldwide, maybe something like that.
I think that's awesome. I'm not actually a very big Gambit guy, and a lot of people. I know he's like a huge fan favorite.
Is he?
Yo,
Oh,
yeah.
Well,
Remy-
some of the
Remy
cartoons are
Remy
just
is
big
really
vest.
big.
No,
Movie
he-
big.
Not pink vest. He has
That's
a pink
pink.
shirt. He has a
Like, that's
trench
any-
coat.
Yeah, the trench coat, like the other vest, and then the pink shirt underneath.
No,
that.
because
It's like a purple vest.
But
And then
it
he
stopped
had
like
the,
here. It like
hood.
stopped
And he had
here.
the headless hood
Yeah, it was
thing.
weird.
I don't know what you call
But
that.
then like he had that thing that was on him.
It makes
too,
me
like
cool.
that thing.
it was
that
like a hood with no top.
Yeah.
Cyclops had one
So
too.
you could see his really bright red hair. It was
Yeah.
nice.
He had like the undercut like all the fuckboys have now, but in the 90s. So
Yeah.
he was a trendsetter.
He was trying to.
All guys at
And
bars look like
giant
Gambit
blue
now.
boots
Yeah,
too.
yeah. I miss the X-Men
And
cartoon series.
black
Go on Netflix.
pants
It'll be
with
fine.
Is it on Netflix?
pink stripes.
Yeah,
No, it's
really?
not.
It was?
No, but I have all 5 seasons.
You were like, I have all five.
All
You're
5.
counting in your head.
Yeah, you also have X-Men Wolverine over there, don't you?
I have every Marvel movie ever,
Man, they-
except for
Howard the Duck.
well, that all right.
Ah!
Why don't you
I have every Marvel movie
He watched
from.
it. That was enough.
I have every Marvel movie from Blade up until.
I'm sorry that
now.
you have Blade Trinity.
It came in a pack.
I'm still sorry.
I couldn't. I tried to take it out at the counter, but they
Like you
wouldn't
really
let me.
could just like open the package and be like, so you can take this.
You can keep that. You
I'll
can
pay the
sell
full
it.
price still. It just
Yeah.
you can.
Yeah, that movie's.
I don't need to see Triple H act.
I even have Electra. I even have Man Thing.
You have Elektra?
I do.
Oh, wow. How was that movie? I never saw
Woof.
that.
It's pretty bad. But you know what the worst?
Daredevil was better.
You know what the absolute worst
The movie.
Marvel related? I'm not gonna say Marvel. The Marvel related movie is.
Fantastic Four, Rise of Silver Surfer.
Actually, it's probably the newer Fantastic Four. But outside of that one, no. Ghost Rider 1.
Oh yeah.
Oh, well,
But I mean, Ghost Rider 2 is still. Wait, did they make?
I didn't see the
Is
second
it-
one.
It's bad.
That's actually the only
worst.
one I don't have.
yeah, Ghost Rider 2 is worse.
Yeah, which I
How-
don't think that was possible.
Can it possibly be worse?
You'll be-
Nothing happened in the first one.
Do you want to
There-
see- do
The
you wanna
biggest
watch it?
action scene in
you
Ghost
wanna
Rider
watch
1
it?
was when he swung the fucking chain around
When he
and
drove
killed the
down the
guy.
building, that was cool.
Drove down the building. That was the best thing that happened in the first Ghost Rider movie.
I mean, their first
He
mistake
didn't
was
even
casting
fight people.
Nicolas Cage.
He was just like, "Ah," and then drive away.
Yeah,
look-
Jonah Hex was terrible too.
That's DC.
Yes, it is.
I forgot Jonah Hex was even a thing. And they got like
Yeah.
John Malkovich and fucking Josh Brolin. Like, how do you get big
I mean,
names?
DC also did Catwoman. If we
You
want
should've
to talk
saw the
bad
guys-
DC movies,
Oh,
there are
I
way
forgot
more
about
bad
that.
DC movies than there are bad Marvel movies.
Yeah, but DC has
Remember
the
the
original
bad
Batman,
Batman
movies,
movie?
and
Yep.
the original Batman movies were fantastic.
The first two. were-
original with
But-
Michael
but the-
Keaton.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, where am I, Michael?
I think he meant. Oh, you meant Adam West.
When you said originals, I was like, I was literally thinking of Batman, Robin, and Batman Forever.
the 80s. 89 Batman and what is it?
91.
91?
90.
I actually
Danny
think-
DeVito's Penguin. Come on.
I actually think that Batman Returns is better than Batman.
Agreed.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'll allow it.
I mean, when I was little, I had it like taped right next to Terminator 2, so yeah, I totally agree with it.
That was one of the movies I grew up on. Was Batman Returns.
Yeah.
Michael Keaton and his eyebrow acting.
And the
Danny
first
DeVito
two.
eating a guy's nose.
And
The first two
Fish.
Superman movies are good too.
They are.
Oh yeah.
Then the fourth one happened with Gene Hackman.
Yeah, and
That
then the
was
third
just like-
one.
And
with
then
Richard
Superman
Pryor.
Returns.
Well, Gene Hackman was in one also.
Was he in one? I know
Yeah,
he was
he
in
was in
four. Oh, okay.
You ever,
Alright.
you ever wonder how the fuck Superman carried a mountain of kryptonite into space? In the
Oh, 'cause he's Superman.
You come with a fucking kryptonite
Yeah.
like toenail clipper, and Superman's like, oh shit!
But
And he
he-
carried a mountain of the shit
He
up in
had his
the.
anti-kryptonite suit that is never discussed.
Oh fucking.
No,
shit.
you know what?
It's
There's also
terrible.
in the comics that he actually adapted from Krypton.
Outside of that, yeah, okay, I get it. That part kind of sucks. That's not that bad of a movie.
If you're complaining about nothing happening in Ghost Rider, nothing happened in Superman Returns.
oh,
true.
that's bullshit.
What happened?
There's so much shit that happens.
you're right.
in
Lois Lane
in
had
Superman
kids.
Returns. Superman
That
Returns.
Yeah, it has
With
Super
Brandon
Baby,
Routh?
and
Yeah.
James Miller.
What happened?
The part where
Plane?
he gets the plane. Yeah, that's probably like
That's it.
the best thing that happened. And then there's the part with like the Gatling gun, the guy on the roof, And he shoots Superman, just bounces off him, and the one guy like shoots him to bounce off his eye.
So far, you're only
And-
naming things in the trailer.
Yeah, and it was like a 3-hour movie.
It was long.
So there's two things happened.
And Kevin Spacey as Lex Luthor
Yeah.
is pretty awesome.
But that's
Kevin
not
Spacey
things,
as any bad guy
That's
is
not
awesome.
things,
Just
that's
Kevin
not
Spacey
things
is
happening.
just
That's
awesome.
just a person in the movie. Superman Returns was garbage.
It wasn't garbage.
It was trash.
underrated.
Well, let's check the comments.
All right. We're running out of battery and we're running long. We're just kind of
Ah,
trying.
don't agree with me.
Nothing happens.
Whatever, go.
We're running out of battery, so we're running out of show. Thanks for watching.
Yeah, thanks for watching.
Watch all our
Like,
other
favorite,
stuff.
subscribe.
Like, favorite, subscribe. Check back with us next week when we are here for Nerdcast again. 7 o'clock, kind of. Actually, we're not on next week. So, because
Good
I
job.
have a wedding to go to. So we might be on Saturday
Saturday.
next week. And if not, then, the following week. And we'll see you guys over there. Check out all of our other stuff.
Thanks for watching.
Thanks for watching or listening. If you're listening.